God says, "Listen closely, for before the clock strikes 11 p.m. tonight, you stand at a precipice where a single misstep could entirely block you from the vast fortune I have already set in motion for your life. I have long since finalized a sacred transaction of 112 million that bears your unique signature, and it hovers in the spiritual realm, awaiting your claim. But should you turn away from this moment, should you hesitate, should you disregard this urgent call, the gateway will seal shut, and the abundant release will be withheld. I am not speaking to terrify you. I am crying out to jolt you from spiritual slumber, because the magnitude of what I have orchestrated for you far surpasses your current grasp. Comment Amen if your soul remains receptive to the heavenly inheritance already inscribed with your name. You remain utterly unaware of just how near you are to your destiny. You have been pacing around this long-awaited breakthrough, akin to a person holding the key yet foolishly circling a locked entrance. Your seasons have been filled with prayer, weeping, fasting, unwavering patience, and steadfast trust, all while you mistakenly believed I was mute. In truth, I was orchestrating in stillness, erecting a divine staircase even as the next step remained hidden from your earthly eyes. Now that door swings wide open before you, the staircase stands complete, and your name is permanently etched into the ledger of celestial overflow. This is no mere possibility. This is not just allegorical. This is a pressing, urgent warning, a tangible divine opportunity unfolding in this very hour. My angelic forces have been deployed, and the path before you is completely cleared. Yet, I will not grovel to make you accept what is inherently yours. This is a pivotal, extraordinary moment. I selected this exact second to penetrate your consciousness, deliberately orchestrating delays to guide your spirit to this exact juncture where my voice is unmistakably clear. That immense sum and overflow are not solely about currency. They are intrinsically woven into your life's purpose. They connect to the desperate, whispered prayers you uttered when the weight of unpaid rent bore down on you. They are tied to every sacrificial offering you made when your own resources were nearly exhausted. I have meticulously accounted for every seed sown, and this is the bountiful, long-awaited harvest. Yet if you turn a deaf ear to this warning, it will never reach your hands. Comment 111 if you sense a palpable shift occurring within your spirit at this moment. You may have interpreted the extended period of waiting as a sign of divine rejection, but I tell you, the delay was infused with my protective purpose. I had to fortify the vessel destined to receive this blessing, safeguarding it from forces that would have caused it to be mishandled. I had to cultivate the spiritual strength required to carry what others, in their immaturity, would surely drop. This wealth is not intended for frivolous waste, nor is this blessing for arrogant boasting. This is about restoration and compensation for the years of toil and loss that the locust consumed. It is repayment for every door that slammed in your face, for every friend who betrayed your trust, and for every single tear shed in the solitary darkness. It is for every time you painted on a smile while your heart was shattering within. I was silently observing, meticulously remembering, and I was amassing a treasure specifically marked with your name. I have previously tried to get your attention, but you dismissed it, brushing it off as just another random message or a word meant for someone else. However, this is the final time I will broadcast this across your screen before heaven is forced to redirect this current of favor elsewhere. This is not due to a withdrawal of my love, but because genuine love cannot supersede the freedom of your will, I will not compel hands that persistently remain shut against me. Please like this video now if your heart truly believes that I am still speaking directly and personally to you. Do not allow your spirit to become hardened. Do not permit pride or skepticism to obstruct you from the gift I have already dispatched. Countless souls have fervently begged for such a blessing, yet it is you I have hand-selected. I passed over many others to choose your name. This selection is not based on your perfection, but on my observation of your unwavering persistence when every instinct screamed for you to flee. I witnessed how you continued to love even when that love was not reciprocated. I saw how you maintained your prayers even when the silence from heaven felt unbearably cruel. I never abandoned you. I was merely crafting something far grander than your modest requests ever imagined. Comment 222 if you are convinced that this word was divinely scripted for you and for you alone. This gift of 112 million is not just a financial figure. It is a monumental prophetic movement. It is designed to shatter generational curses that have plagued your lineage. It will bring profound healing to deep-seated trauma. It will pry open doors for countless onlookers who have been observing your journey, desperate for proof that faith is not a fairy tale. It will restore your eroded dignity and make the enemy bitterly regret ever setting his destructive sights on your household. However, this immense blessing arrives with specific conditions. Your obedience serves as the master key granting access. Your unwavering trust is the currency of this realm, and your faith is the sole bridge capable of translating this spiritual reality into tangible physical existence. Heaven is not engaging in games with you. The adversary already perceives what is about to manifest and is frantically trying to derail your focus. This is the reason for the unprecedented attacks you have experienced this week, the disarray in your thoughts, and the sudden, bewildering return of people who have no rightful place in your life. But I am not the author of confusion. I am the one who unveils the truth and lifts the heavy burdens that weigh you down. I am the steadfast keeper of my promises. You did not stumble upon this message by chance. I deliberately steered your steps to this very spot, ordaining this specific window of opportunity. I strategically delayed certain events just so this very word would reach your ears in this sacred moment. This is divine, holy timing. Do not squander it. Do not scroll past as if this were merely another voice. It is I, the Lord your God, who is crying out to you now, and my voice is no longer a whisper. It is a firm warning, a profound blessing, and a resounding invitation. Your spiritual account in heaven is brimming to capacity, and the download of your blessing is primed and ready. However, your agreement here on earth is the final, crucial component. You must believe, you must accept, you must open your hands and give voice to your affirmation. This window of opportunity remains ajar only until 11 p.m. After that moment, the release mechanism locks tight. You will not incur my wrath, but your progress will be placed on hold, and I am emphatically against your life remaining in a state of suspension. I desire to see it moving forward, overflowing, rising upward, and being fully restored. The same formidable power that shaped galaxies is the very force backing this declaration. If I have decreed that the 112 million is rightfully yours, then nothing in all of creation can halt its advance unless you are the one to reject it. This is not manipulation. This is divine manifestation. I am pouring out the sacred oil of anointing, authorizing celestial checks, and commanding my angels to move swiftly on your behalf. Yet you still hesitate, not from a lack of desire, but because your past wounds have conditioned you to fear blessings of such magnitude. You are not alone in this struggle. I am walking alongside you. My spirit is steadying you, and even now, my hand rests upon your chest to calm your racing heart. So breathe deeply. Receive this truth. Speak it aloud. Claim it as your own. Say yes. Say now. Say thank you. Say I believe. For this window is not open indefinitely, and I long to see you safely inside before the deluge of blessings begins. I have witnessed the days when you stopped praying for abundance simply because you craved a sliver of peace. But I am telling you now that you no longer have to choose between the two. I am granting you both peace and provision, stillness and surplus. However, if you disregard this call, your spirit will feel the profound loss. Comment 333 if you believe your name is inscribed on this divine appointment. And what if a simple 7-second brain ritual could truly annihilate your debt and saturate your life with unstoppable prosperity? A shocking CIA leak has just unveiled a 7-second practice now enabling ordinary people to clear their financial burdens and magnetize unlimited wealth. Verified by 4 top neuroscience laboratories, this easy, at-home method is transforming dire financial straits into dream lifestyles. New homes, luxury cars, and vacations are becoming reality for genuine people. But the government may intervene and pull this secret at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted forever. You were never fashioned to live as a beggar. You were not created to merely scrape by in survival mode. You were never meant to spend your life yearning for crumbs while the wicked prosper all around you. You are mine. I formed you with my specific favor. I fashioned you to carry overflow and establish a lasting legacy. That is precisely why life has felt so constricting recently. Your spirit inherently knows you were destined for something far greater. You entered this world bearing the very seal of heaven upon your soul. And the 112 million awaiting you is not just for your personal ease, it is for your divine calling, for kingdom impact, and for the expansion of my purposes. You were chosen for this very moment. You did not purchase it, you did not earn it, and you do not have to meet a checklist of qualifications. I chose you. Before you ever learned to form a prayer, I had already set this miracle into motion. Before you felt deserving, I already regarded you as faithful. Cease your belief in the lies whispering that you are not prepared. You are ready, because I am with you, and what I initiate, I always bring to completion. This window you currently inhabit will not reopen after it closes. This is not divine punishment, it is divine alignment. If I allowed you to miss this singular opportunity, it would disrupt the cascade of blessings that are aligned behind it. Every miracle bears a divine timestamp, and this particular one expires precisely at 11 p.m. Heaven does not operate on the basis of human schedules, but I am intimately aware of the precise hour when your faith is at its peak readiness. This is that hour. I have been secretly preparing you, building spiritual muscle through battles you thought were meaningless, but now you can see it was all leading to this singular moment. Comment 555 if you feel your heart is inclining to receive what has already been decreed in your favor. I have stationed angels around you, actively holding back the destruction that was intended to annihilate you. That sickness could have claimed your life. That betrayal could have utterly broken you. That loss could have drowned your spirit. Yet I stepped between and declared, "Not this one, not now. This one belongs to me." I preserved you so that I could now promote you. I covered you when you were utterly destitute because I knew the day would come when you would carry the irrefutable evidence of divine survival. That evidence is now poised to manifest in your bank account. It will make no logical sense to those around you, yet it will perfectly confirm everything I have spoken to your heart in private. You are not delusional, you are not imagining things. What you have been sensing in your spirit is utterly real. The persistent tug on your heart, the restless nights, the sudden waves of unexplained tears, these were the spiritual contractions signaling the imminent birth of your blessing. It is crowning now and ready to emerge. But I cannot deliver this blessing into a heart that remains spiritually asleep. I cannot bless a door that remains firmly shut. You must open your spirit, open your belief, and open your readiness. Do not attempt to analyze this, just receive it. Do not let doubt drag you back into another cycle of delay. The 112 million is yours because I intend for you to be a conduit of change. I want your life to stand as undeniable proof that I still accomplish the impossible, that I still reward the faithful, that I still raise the humble, and that I still speak through fire, through floods, and indeed, even through this screen. Comment 11212 if your spirit is affirming a resounding yes, even if your mind is still playing catch-up. Some will refuse to believe this word is for them, and that is acceptable. I did not send it to them. I sent it directly to you. Others may mock, let them. Others may doubt, let them. But when your testimony emerges, it will silence every critical mouth. When the transfer is complete, when the checks clear, and when the doors swing open, they will ask how, and you will respond with a single powerful word: God. You have endured too much to retreat now. You have shed too many tears to not claim what is rightfully yours. This is more than just a message. It is a profound encounter, a collision between your old season and the glorious new one unfolding. It is a crossroads where fear is vanquished and faith emerges victorious. Do not overthink this. Do not consult mere human logic. Faith does not follow earthly reasoning. It creates history. I am not constrained by banks, by borders, by bureaucratic policies, or by earthly timing. I can deposit in a single second what others spend a lifetime struggling to accumulate. But I need your agreement. I will not override your will. I have given you the gift of choice, and I am urgently imploring you to choose wisely. Your affirmative response now will resonate and amplify through every future breakthrough. Your yes today will establish generational freedom, not just for you, but for your entire bloodline. You were destined to be the pioneer in your family, the one to shatter this curse, the one to shift the destructive cycle. You were meant to carry what others were too weak to bear. I know it feels heavy, but that is precisely why I dispatched this word, to fortify your hands and strengthen your resolve. You are not losing your mind. You are crossing over into the fullness of promise. The weight you feel is not pressure, it is the very weight of glory. If you walk away now, the sting of regret will haunt you later, for you will vividly recall this moment. You will remember that I showed up, that I called out to you, and that I made my will unmistakably clear. I do not want you living with a heart full of regret. I want you walking in the fullness of reward. I want your life to radiate so brilliantly that others find their way to me through your luminous glow. I desire for people to witness the God who multiplies, the God who restores, and the God who responds even when hope seems lost. Keep your spirit finely tuned. Do not let distraction claim victory. Do not scroll into a state of spiritual inertia. This is holy territory. You have stepped onto sacred ground. Heaven is still holding its breath, awaiting a single word from you. Yes, that is all it requires. One affirmative word unlocks the entirety of the blessing. Speak it aloud, utter it from the depths of your spirit, declare it as if you have already witnessed the deposit landing in your account. And could a CIA-leaked brainwave ritual be the swiftest shortcut to a life of luxury? Newly exposed CIA research has just unveiled a staggering brainwave technique that is enabling everyday individuals to attract massive wealth almost instantaneously. This 7-second home-based ritual, verified by 4 neuroscience laboratories, is transforming overwhelming debt into dream houses, luxury cars, and extravagant getaways. If you are reading this, consider yourself fortunate, as this information could be removed at any time. Click the link in the description and comments to unlock the secret before it vanishes forever. The heavenly realm has momentarily paused its regular activities because this instruction is urgent, specific, and final. If you fail to respond before 11 p.m., the divine release of the 112 million blessing will not reach you. I do not say this to punish you, I say it to protect you, because delays inevitably create destructive detours. I desire your path to be straight and your heart to be fully prepared. Comment 777 if you feel this holy presence enveloping you like a protective blanket at this very instant. You have never for a single moment been forgotten. Even when it seemed like no one recognized your efforts, I did. I saw you when you gave sacrificially, leaving yourself with nothing. I witnessed your forgiveness when others deserved your complete silence. I saw you lifting others up while you yourself were crumbling. I watched you maintain your faith in me when everything around you screamed for you to quit. I counted every single instance of your faithfulness, and now I have responded with a reward that is beyond measure. This is not a test. This is not a fictional tale. This is the fulfillment of my promise. Your bank account may not reflect it yet, but the ledger of heaven already declares, paid in full. It is accomplished, sealed, and released. But what still hangs in the balance is your response. You must respond with your active faith. You must declare it and walk in the reality of it. You do not have to see it to believe it. That is not the nature of faith. Faith is the firm conviction of what you hope for, the certainty of what you do not see. You are in that exact position now. Your natural eyes still perceive the drought, but your spiritual ears hear the approaching rain. The clouds are gathering, and the downpour is imminent. I am not asking you to believe in a fantasy. I am asking you to place your unwavering trust in me. I am the same God who parted the seas, who made manna fall from the sky, and who spoke entire worlds into existence. That same omnipotent power is behind this release. That same divine voice is declaring over your life, abundance is available now, wealth is available now, healing is available now, and peace is available now. But if you close your heart, you effectively close the vault. If you ignore my voice, you delay the delivery of your blessing. I am not here to condemn you, I am here to cover you. I am here to wrap my arms around you and assure you, I have not changed my mind about you. Even when you doubted yourself, Even when you made mistakes, even when fear kept you silent, I still chose you, I still called you, and I still fervently desire to bless you. Comment 999 if you feel your heart beginning to surrender and believe once more. The intensity of this moment is rooted in its profound spiritual weight. You are not merely receiving money, you are receiving access to new realms, new spiritual levels, new divine strategies, and a new depth of peace. You are being strategically positioned to impact lives you have not even encountered yet. That is the reason the blessing is so immense and the release is so urgent. It is not about you alone, but about the generations that will spring forth from your obedience. The devil made a final, frantic attempt to distract you right before this word found you. He stirred confusion, planted seeds of doubt, and made you second-guess every positive thing heading your way. But I step in at this critical moment and decree, peace, be still. I silence the chaotic noise. I cancel every voice that has whispered you are not worthy. You are worthy because I have called you worthy. You are chosen because I have appointed you, and no lie from the pit of hell can nullify what I have divinely ordained. Do not miss this moment. This is not just a casual message. This is a divine alignment. This is me, the creator of the universe, coming directly to you. If you ignore this, I will not be angry, but I will become silent. For I will not forcefully pour my blessings into a vessel that refuses to believe. I will not pour oil into a closed container. I need your wholehearted yes. I need your heart wide open and your spirit fully awake. I am fully aware of the lies the enemy has been whispering, that you are not good enough, that you have squandered too many chances, and that it is too late for you. But I am the ultimate redeemer of time. I can reverse what was lost, recover what was stolen, and repay what the enemy sought to destroy. I do not operate on the restrictive schedules of humanity. I operate in response to obedience, and yours is required right now. Comment 010 if you feel that your breakthrough is no longer merely approaching, but is already here. You are not disqualified, you are not running out of time, and you are not invisible. You are deeply seen, deeply known, and deeply loved. This blessing has your name on it because I trust you to carry it with grace, not to boast, but to build, not to show off, but to demonstrate to others the tangible reality of faith. Your life is on the verge of becoming a powerful testimony that will inspire multitudes. That is why the spiritual battle has been so ferocious, because the enemy foresees the ripple effect of your obedience. But he will not win this time, not if you say yes, not if you believe, not if you open your hands and receive. Heaven is already erupting in celebration, the angels are already in motion, and your name is permanently inscribed on the sacred scroll. The doors are wide open, but you must be willing to walk through them. You must respond. You must trust. I am standing here holding the keys, not just to unlock wealth, but to grant you rest, healing, strategy, and fresh breath for your weary soul. This is not just about money. This is about momentum. I am restoring your pace, your clarity, and your joy. You will never again cry over the same old struggles. You will cease to struggle where you once had to beg, for I am replacing every tear with a victory. Say yes to me. Say yes to your calling. Say yes to everything I have already approved on your behalf. Do not let fear keep you teetering on the edge. Take the leap. I will catch you. I will flood you with my presence, and I will surround you, for I am God, and I never, ever fail. The spiritual transaction is already finished, and the heavenly order has been processed. What remains is your alignment. If your heart is shut, the harvest remains locked away. If your spirit remains hesitant, the flow cannot find its landing place. You were never created to miss divine timing. You were made for this, and the hour is rapidly closing. Comment 1515 if your spirit is open and you are ready to receive without the shackles of fear. And is it truly possible for a 7-second ritual to transform financial struggle into overnight wealth? This leaked, CIA-backed study uncovers a 7-second money ritual that is changing lives right now. Endorsed by 4 neuroscience labs, it reprograms your brain to attract money like a powerful magnet. People who were once utterly broke are now living their wildest dreams, luxury homes, new vehicles, and exotic travel. But this secret will not remain online for long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it is permanently deleted. I see the profound weariness in your soul. You have been the pillar of strength for everyone around you, carrying crushing burdens with silent tears. You have encouraged others while your own faith felt weak and fragile, and you have given away your last resource just so someone else could experience a moment of peace. I witnessed every single act of selflessness, I recorded every sacrifice, and now I am inscribing your magnificent reward into tangible reality. You will never have to bear the weight you once carried again. That season is definitively finished. The blessing I am bestowing upon you is not just financial, it is a fortress of spiritual security, a peace that silences the shrieking voice of anxiety, and a favor that will precede you into every room. It is a clarity that drowns out the fog of confusion. My glory will rest upon you so powerfully that others will not even recognize the version of you they once overlooked. They will ask, "What has transformed you?" And your response will be a single, powerful word: God. I did not create you to remain trapped in a cycle of stagnation. I did not form you to perpetually feel behind and overwhelmed. You are not forgotten, you are not left behind, and you are not running late. You have been chosen for a moment exactly such as this. Every step of your journey, every disappointment, every closed door, every heartbreak was an integral part of guiding you into alignment with this very hour. And now you must respond. I am no longer whispering. I am speaking with crystal clarity, with volume, and with directness. I am God, and I am telling you right now that if you do not receive this by 11 p.m., the opportunity will pass you by. This is not born of cruelty, but out of my respect for sacred timing. Divine windows are holy, and once they close, they do not reopen easily. You have pleaded with me to move. This is me moving in response to your cries. Comment 1717 if you believe that this word was heaven's direct response to your most private prayers. You are being positioned as the vessel that will carry my favor, not just for yourself, but as a conduit for others. You are destined to become the lender and no longer the borrower, the one others flock to for assistance. You will fund dreams, support vital missions, and restore broken families. This 112 million is a foundational seed for far greater eternal things. Do not diminish it in your mind. Do not allow fear to talk you out of this divine inheritance. I have entrusted it to you because I know I can rely on you with it. You have been forged in the fire, but it was not for your destruction. The fire shaped you, refined you, and toughened you for the immense weight of this blessing. You had to walk through that crucible so that pride would never take root in your heart. You had to be humbled so you would always remember the true source. Now that you have that understanding, I can release this freely. You will give all the glory to me, not to yourself, and that is exactly why you are the one I have chosen. This moment is fundamentally about legacy. It is about rewriting the narrative for your entire bloodline. Others before you did not have this opportunity, but you do. I saw your unwavering faithfulness. I witnessed you break the destructive cycles. I saw you walk away from patterns that enslaved others. And now I declare over you, well done, my faithful servant. Now receive your reward, not only in heaven, but here on earth, in the present. You have watched others receive their blessings while you patiently waited. You have celebrated others' victories while you wept behind closed doors. You have felt like the last in line, but now the last is being elevated to the position of first. This is your season. This is your defining moment. You have nothing left to prove to anyone. This blessing was pre-approved in heaven. All I require now is your resounding yes. You simply need to utter a sincere yes. Because when you say yes, all of heaven collectively resounds with a thunderous yes alongside you. When you open your mouth in agreement, I open the floodgates of heaven. When you stretch out your hands in faith, I send the life-giving downpour. Your days of lack are drawing to an end. Your season of endless questioning is closing. Your tears have filled the bowls of intercession in heaven, and now they are tipping over in response. I am pouring out, I am releasing, and I am actively moving on your behalf. But time is also moving. The hourglass is nearly empty. Before 11 p.m., you must arrive at a decision. I have no desire to redirect this blessing to someone else, but I cannot force you to believe. I cannot override a heart that remains closed. This is your final call before the heavens seal the window. If you truly trust me, step into this moment now. If you believe I still perform miracles, this is your divine hour. If you long to walk into overflowing abundance and never experience lack again, then open your spirit wide at this very instant. Comment 1-1 if you are opening your spirit and choosing to say yes without a trace of hesitation. And have you heard about the top secret ritual that the government wants to keep hidden? Imagine if a single 7-second ritual could clear your debts and effortlessly draw wealth to you. A leaked CIA report and the validation of 4 leading neuroscience labs confirm this is not a myth. Struggling families are already moving into dream homes, experiencing total financial peace. But the government may move to suppress this secret at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted forever. This divine intervention is not solely about financial breakthrough, it is about profound spiritual realignment. I am granting you rest in areas where you have known only relentless stress. I am providing clarity where confusion previously reigned. You will not be condemned to fight the same exhausting battles over and over. I am placing an invisible banner over your head that declares, "Favored." Wherever you go, this favor will walk before you, opening doors without struggle. What once appeared insurmountable will now flow with divine ease. There are sacred connections coming your way. People divinely assigned by me are about to enter your life story. You will not have to search for them. I am actively sending them. They will support your vision, protect your name, and remind you of my promises when you begin to forget. This blessing will not isolate you. It will surround you with the voices of truth and covenant. You have encountered enough counterfeits. Now it is time for the authentic covenant relationships. You do not need to fear what is approaching. The 112 million is merely a sign, a symbol of my abiding presence, my abundant provision, and my unbreakable promise. It is not meant to replace me. It is meant to reveal me. When it manifests in your life, always remember who sent it. Remember who lifted you out of the pit, and remember who called your name in the silence, answering your cry when no one else understood the depth of your pain. This blessing will protect your entire household, shatter the patterns of poverty, and cancel the debt of both your past and the generations before you. Unborn generations will walk in freedom because you dared to believe. Your act of obedience is echoing into decades you will not live to see. This is not small, this is not light, this is not a fleeting moment, this is legacy. Comment 222 if you are claiming this generational legacy with your entire heart. I am healing you in this very moment. That ache in your chest, that tightness in your breath, that pervasive fear that creeps in during the late-night hours, I am removing it all. My spirit is covering you. My voice is louder than the voice of fear. My plans are greater than your worst-case scenarios. You will not fail. You will not be disappointed. You will not be left behind while others rise. I am raising you up. Even the people who once doubted you will witness the abundant favor I am pouring out over your life. They will see your name in places they never imagined you would reach, not because you forced it, not because you proved them wrong, but because you placed your trust in me. And I am a God who rewards unwavering trust, who multiplies sincere belief, and who overflows in response to radical obedience. You have asked me countless times, when will it happen? Even though those words remained unspoken aloud, I heard them echo in your heart. I felt the deep ache behind your quiet, enduring patience. And now, I give you my definitive answer. This is when. Before 11 p.m. tonight, this is when the release happens. This is when the flow begins. This is when everything starts to shift in your favor. You will witness unexpected approvals. You will see money returning to you. You will receive news that makes you weep with overwhelming joy. None of it will be accidental. It will all be orchestrated by divine order. I will leave no room for confusion. You will know with absolute certainty that it was me. You will recognize it as pure grace. You will understand that the delay was never a denial. It was a necessary preparation for this exact moment. Comment 333 if your heart is shouting yes, louder than the whispers of your doubts. This is not the time to pause or postpone. This is not the hour for passive observation. This is the season where the bold receive their inheritance and the ready rise to their divine calling. Do not shrink back. Do not let worry rob you of what heaven has already confirmed. I have called you, I am with you, I am for you, and I will never fail you. You are not behind, you are not running late, you are precisely on time for a divine supernatural reversal, a turnaround that will occur so rapidly that your head will spin with awe. This is a shift that will permanently silence every voice of doubt. I am restoring what the years have tried to steal, and I am returning what your pain tried to bury. The resurrection is here, the abundance is now, the release is happening. Do not be intimidated by the sheer size of this blessing. I am simultaneously enlarging your capacity to handle it, increasing your wisdom to steward it, and placing the right people around you to protect it. You will not lose this, you will not mishandle it, and you will not sabotage it. I will guide you with my hand every step of the way. Heaven has waited long enough, and so have you. That is precisely why I have sent this word now. Because the moment is perfectly ripe, the seed has fully matured, and the harvest is ready for reaping. Your name is next, not a distant maybe, not a vague someday, but now. Before the hands of the clock converge at 11 p.m., prepare your spirit, make your heart say yes, and let your mouth speak life. Declare it audibly. I believe, I receive, I am chosen, I am ready. Your window is open, and heaven itself is watching. No human hand can obstruct this blessing, but your own disbelief can delay its arrival. That is why I am speaking with such clarity now, because the weight of this hour is immense and real. If you skip this moment, if doubt silences your faith, you will feel the painful distance, and I do not want that for you. Comment 1212 if you can feel the profound seriousness of this moment deep within your soul. You have survived seasons meticulously designed to break you. The very fact that you are still standing, still breathing, and still holding on is irrefutable proof that your life carries immense purpose. I shielded you from calamities you did not even perceive. When your enemies plotted against you, I blocked their schemes. When depression attempted to consume you, I covered you. When you were at your absolute lowest, I whispered supernatural strength into your weary bones. And now, it is your time to rise. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading like wildfire? New CIA leaks have revealed a powerful brain ritual that triggers an instant flow of wealth. This 7-second technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly transforming lives, from crushing debt to dream vacations. This could be your own shortcut to abundance. If you are seeing this, you are fortunate, as this page might vanish at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted forever. This immense wealth is not merely about personal comfort, it is about your sacred calling. I have set 112 million into motion, not merely to change your personal circumstances, but to shift the spiritual atmosphere around you. Ministries will be birthed, families will be rescued, the hungry will be fed, and broken lives will be rebuilt, and all of it will commence with your single yes. That is why the enemy has relentlessly attacked your mind. He knows that if you agree, everything in your sphere of influence will begin to flourish. This is not about money accumulating in a bank account. This is about constructing something eternal. This is about establishing a foundation for your children's children. This is about bringing heaven's divine order into earthly chaos. You have carried so much pain, so many frustrating delays, and so many almosts. But I am not an almost God. I am the finisher. I will complete the work I have started within you. You have wept in solitude for far too long. You have given generously even when your own cup was empty. And now I declare, I am filling your cup until it overflows. This release will not be temporary. This miracle will not fade. This breakthrough will not collapse. For I, the Lord your God, am establishing it with my own hands. Comment Amen if you are fully prepared to walk boldly into the blessing that already bears your name. I see the fears residing in your heart, the hesitation, and the enemy's whispered lies that it is too late for you. But I cancel every false word spoken over your destiny. It is not too late. You have not missed your moment. You are not forgotten. In fact, you are highly favored, anointed for this, and you are rising in a way that no opposition can stop. I have gone before you and cleared the path. The clock is ticking, not to inspire terror, but to shake you fully awake. Heaven has already moved, angels have been dispatched, and the deposit is being transferred in the spirit realm. Before 11 p.m., your act of obedience will activate it fully in the natural. This is not symbolic, this is real. You will no longer have to pretend, you will no longer have to wonder, you will no longer have to hope and guess. You will know with certainty that it was me. You will see the tangible fruit of your faith. Doors are swinging open, emails are being sent, accounts are being restored, and opportunities you never even applied for will arrive with your name pre-attached. I am not offering you scraps, I am giving you the entire table. You will not just eat, you will feed others. You will not merely survive, you will lead. You will not just hope, you will testify. Comment 555 if you believe your story is about to shock everyone who ever doubted your faith. Even the pain you could not comprehend will begin to make sense. I allowed it so you would develop the strength necessary to carry the weight of the blessing. I did not send the storm, but I used it for your good. I used every closed door to redirect you, every betrayal to toughen you, and every lonely night to draw you closer to me. Now that your heart is finally positioned, I will not delay any further. The 112 million is not just for spending, it is for sending. I am propelling you into new places, new social circles, and new seasons. The enemy is terrified because he knows that once you enter this realm, you will not just be blessed, you will become a blessing to countless others. You will be unstoppable because you will intimately know the source. You will know who sent you, who covered you, and the world will know as well, because my glory will shine through you. My presence will accompany you. My hand will protect everything you touch. You are not entering this next chapter alone. I am going with you. I am speaking for you. I am defending you, and I am multiplying everything in your hands. You have waited long enough, fought hard enough, and proven your faith through the fire. Now I am responding not with a mere whisper, but with a mighty flood. Before 11 p.m., all I require is your unequivocal yes. All I need is your whole heart, free from doubt, free from fear, just pure, unshakable belief. Not tomorrow, not one day, but now. Your faith is the critical door that the blessing must pass through. If that door remains closed beyond 11 p.m., the delivery will be unable to land. Not because my mind has changed, but because I honor the divine law of faith and timing. Comment 1717 if your spirit feels the profound weight and truth of this sacred hour. Everything in your life is about to be touched by my radiant glory. The areas that have been barren, cold, and lifeless are about to burst into bloom. I am sending life into dead places. I am placing oil on things you believed were beyond repair. Your bank account will reflect more than just numbers. It will reflect prophecy fulfilled. I made a promise over your life that lack would not reside with you forever, and that promise ends now. You will not revert to the season you have just emerged from. You will not keep cycling through the same old pains. You are exiting that wilderness and stepping into the land I have prepared specifically for you. A land where overflow is not an anomaly, but the established norm. A land where your enemies watch from a distance as I prepare a table before you. A land where peace is not fleeting, but a permanent dwelling. This blessing is not a surprise to me. It was divinely scheduled, written in heaven, aligned with your faith, and protected by my angels. You do not need to earn it. You do not need to explain it. You only need to accept it. When your name was spoken in the spirit realm, all of hell trembled because it understood what was being released. That is why the enemy has strived to confuse your mind. But I did not allow him to win. I preserved you just in time. Comment Amen if you are stepping out of doubt and walking into full divine agreement. Some will not comprehend why this is happening for you. Let them wonder. Others will gossip. Let them talk. I did not send the miracle to them. I sent it to you. I did not reveal this message to the masses. I whispered it to the one who remained faithful when no one else believed. That is why this is intensely personal, why it carries such weight, and why it must happen now. Could the CIA really be concealing a 7-second ritual that turns financial struggle into fortune? A covert CIA finding has exposed a strange 7-second ritual that activates money-attracting brainwaves on autopilot. Supported by cutting-edge science and 4 elite labs, This home ritual is transforming struggling individuals into dream lifestyle owners. But this page may vanish soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it is erased from the internet forever. Every obstacle is being transformed into an opportunity. Every wall is becoming a door. Every delay is being converted into divine acceleration. What should have taken years will be accomplished in mere days. What should have remained impossible will suddenly become normal. For I am not limited by your circumstances. I am not bound by human systems. I operate in the realm of glory, and I am covering your life with it. Your name is being spoken in rooms you have never entered. Favor is being dispatched to places you have not yet imagined. I am ahead of you, I am around you, and I am within you. This next chapter is not about struggle, it is about demonstration. I am going to show the world what it looks like when I bless someone with clean hands and a ready heart. Comment 1-1 if you are declaring that your hands are open and your heart is ready. This is the hour of acceptance, the hour of release, the hour where all of heaven confirms what I have already written concerning you. You do not need to keep questioning it. You do not need to keep searching for signs. This message is the sign. This is the final call before 11 p.m. This is the confirmation you have been asking for, and I am giving it one last time because I love you. I love you too much to let you wander in circles for another year. I love you too much to allow you to settle for less than my perfect plan. That is why my tone is so firm, because your life is teetering on the brink of something monumental, and I will not let you miss it without one final resounding cry from heaven. This is that cry. I have removed distractions, I have blocked confusion, and I have ensured this message found you at the perfect moment. I stirred your spirit while others remain spiritually asleep, because you are not like the others. You are my chosen, and my chosen do not go unnoticed. I take personal care of what is mine. I provide for those I love, and I correct those I call. That is why I am being so direct and clear. This will change everything, not just your finances, but your health, your relationships, your calling, your mind, your vision, your confidence, and your very atmosphere. Everything around you will align with the anointing I am pouring out now. You are stepping into a flow you have never experienced before, one that does not originate from human hustle, but from heaven's abundance. No one will be able to deny that this was my doing. It will not be luck, chance, or coincidence. This will be the divine proof that I still speak, I still bless, I still reward, and I still move mightily when faith answers my voice. There is no more room for delay. You are only moments away from stepping into what I designed before time even began. The transaction has already been approved in heaven. The amount has already been written, 112 million. The sole element now missing is your agreement. Not tomorrow, not later, but right now. Comment Amen if your spirit has ceased doubting and your heart is saying, yes, I am ready. I am not asking you to earn this blessing. I am asking you to believe in it. You have spent your life trying to be strong for everyone else, but now I am asking you to be still in my presence. Let me fight this battle for you. Let me carry the weight. Let me bring to you what your hands have tried and failed to grasp alone. You have done your part, now let me do mine. You are not behind schedule. I intentionally took you the long way to shield you from harm. Had I released this too soon, it would have overwhelmed and crushed you. You might have trusted the money instead of me. You might have leaned on the gift instead of the giver. But now your heart is ready. Now I can trust you with the immense weight of this blessing because you will not worship the miracle. You will worship the one who performed it. The 112 million is not just currency. It is divine confirmation. It is the confirmation that I heard you when you thought I was silent. It is the proof that my silence was never abandonment. I was moving in rooms you could not see. I was speaking your name in places your feet had not yet touched. And now, I am calling you to walk through everything I have already prepared. Comment 222 if you are stepping through the door without a shred of fear, fully trusting in me. There will be no more scrambling, no more surviving, and no more begging. I am restoring your dignity, lifting your name, and surrounding you with my unmerited grace. I am bringing back every piece the enemy scattered, and I am not just giving you back what was stolen. I am adding generous interest. You will receive far more than you lost. You will live in a state of overflow, not just in enough. You are about to witness what happens when a life aligns with heaven's perfect will. You will walk into rooms and feel peace before you even speak. You will make decisions with supernatural ease. You will give without the grip of fear. You will speak with divine authority because this blessing will not merely reside in your bank account, it will live and breathe within your spirit. You will know peace like a powerful river. You will laugh again with a deep, genuine, healing laughter. You will sleep soundly, not with anxious thoughts racing through your mind, but with a soul at complete rest. I am healing more than your finances. I am healing your mind, your identity, and every lie that has made you feel unworthy of blessing. You are worthy because I have declared it so. Comment 555 if you are ready to receive not just the financial blessing, but the profound healing that accompanies it. Do not allow the clock to run out. Do not let doubt claim victory. Do not allow the voice of fear to speak louder than my truth. I have never failed you in the past, and I am not about to start now. What is waiting for you is already complete. It simply needs your heartfelt yes. You are not too late. You are right on time. You are not too broken. You are already being healed in my hands. Could a hidden CIA discovery explain why so many are suddenly living in luxury? Secret CIA research has now been brought to light, revealing a brain-hacking ritual that draws in wealth like magic. It takes only 7 seconds, you can practice it at home, and it is supported by 4 neuroscience labs. People are shedding debt and living in luxury right now, but this information will not stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it is removed. I am pouring my strength into you right now, strength where you have felt weak, joy where there has been profound sorrow, and fire where there has been exhaustion. I am restoring you from the inside out. So when this blessing arrives, you will not just be rich, you will be wholly complete. That is my ultimate desire for you, wholeness, peace, overflow, and victory. You have carried heavy burdens far too long. Let me trade them for blessings. Let me lift the weight and show you what I truly meant when I declared, my plans are to prosper you, not to harm you. I am not teasing you with this promise. I am telling you the absolute truth. This is yours. But time is progressing, and heaven does not delay without divine purpose. I have been patient. I have watched your faith grow, and now I will not allow your moment to pass without this final, urgent invitation. However, this is the last one, the final chance. The vault will close at 11 p.m., not out of punishment, but out of divine principle. I cannot pour new wine into a vessel that stubbornly refuses to open. So open yourself now, let me in, and let me prove to you the reality of everything I have been declaring over your life. Let me take your brokenness and transform it into breathtaking beauty. Let me turn your history into a powerful testimony. Let me make you the very evidence that I still bless, I still move, I still speak, and I still provide. Everything I have promised you is right here, not hidden, not lost, not distant. It is here, waiting for your spirit to welcome it. I have held this blessing back long enough, not because I wanted to, but because I have been waiting for your complete surrender, your full, unshaken, and bold surrender. The kind that does not waver when others laugh, that does not flinch when fear attempts to creep in, and that declares, God, I trust you no matter what. Comment 333 if that kind of trust resides within you, even if it is the size of a tiny mustard seed. This final hour is not about pressure, it is about purpose. I would never push you into something that was not meant for you. I would never assign a weight that your spirit could not carry. This blessing is not going to break you, it is going to build you. I have strengthened your back for this, expanded your heart for this, and cleared every obstacle from your path. All that remains is your yes. You have survived seasons where everything around you was shaking. You held on when others let go. You praised me even when your heart was breaking. And now I am answering you, not with a whisper, but with a spectacular wonder. The kind of blessing that stops people in their tracks. The kind of overflow that transforms questions into worship. The kind of miracle that makes everyone say, only God. You do not need to perform, you do not need to prove, and you do not need to convince anyone that this is yours. I have already decided it. I have written your name on this blessing and planned this deposit before you ever experienced the sting of lack. I carved your name into this promise before you ever cried out for help. This moment was inscribed on my calendar long before you ever saw the struggle approaching. Comment Amen if you now understand that this moment was never random, it was divinely scheduled by me. I have been patient, I have waited for your heart to mature, and I allowed you to walk through trials, not to crush you, but to refine you, and make you ready for the weight of glory now about to descend. You will not miss this, you will not waste this, and you will never forget who gave it to you, because you have been purified by fire, and what is coming next will feel like pure, refreshing rain. The 112 million is more than money, it is evidence that I heard you, that I remembered you, and that I kept meticulous count the entire time. The nights you spent awake, wondering how you would survive. The mornings you forced a smile through your tears. The prayers you whispered so softly that no one else could hear. I heard every single one, and I stored them in the sacred halls of heaven. Now I am responding to them, and I am not responding with a small token. I am not answering halfway. I am answering in complete fullness. This blessing is not a mere glimpse, it is a flood. It is not a trickle, it is a deluge, and when it hits, it will touch everything, your family, your future, your business, your voice, your sleep, your health. I am touching every single aspect of your life. Comment 777 if you believe that the downpour is already in motion over your life. Time is not standing still, the clock is advancing, and the final moments are rapidly approaching. Once this window shuts, it will not reopen in the same way. You will not lose my love, but you may miss this exact moment, and I desire so much more for you. I want fullness for you. I want the kind of joy that brings tears to your eyes. I want to show you what unfolds when my children walk in radical obedience. You do not need to force anything, you only need to open your hands. Your surrender is the signature I require. That is all I am waiting for. Sign this divine contract with belief, seal it with unwavering faith. The vault is open, the heavenly account is primed. I am ready. Now I ask you, are you ready? Let this be the moment when everything irrevocably shifts. Let this be the moment fear breaks off you forever. Let this be the hour you will remember for the rest of your life, not because it was perfect, but because you said yes. You agreed with heaven. You believed my word over your past. You trusted me more than your pain. And for that, I will release everything that has been stored up for far too long. The wealth, the healing, the strategy, the restoration, and the newness. All of it belongs to you because you belong to me. Why are so many claiming that this CIA ritual changed their life in just 7 seconds? This leaked CIA ritual is the genuine article, and it is potent. A 7-second brainwave hack, backed by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping everyday people leap from financial ruin to total abundance. Dream homes, luxury cars, and exotic trips are all within reach. But this video could disappear from the internet at any time. Click the link in the description and comments now to see it before it is gone forever.